Hello friends, very good evening. Myself Bala. I'm SEBI certified research analyst. I welcome you all to my YouTube channel, Dial and Traders. If you are new to my channel, kindly make subscribe the channel to get more update on intraday and positional trading strategies. So in this video and as our channel, we are talking about Camarilla pivot. So how we effectively use the Camarilla pivot on intraday. So using the support and resistance which is provided by the Camarilla level. And the Camarilla, let's take a previous day high, low and close as an input and generates over 8 levels of intraday support and resistance. But we are the main important level for the support and resistance is R3, R4 and L3, L4 or S3, S4. So this is what R4 and R3, S4 or L4, sorry, S3 or L3 and S4. So these four important level which is very important to make an intraday trade. So using this intraday level, how we can effectively do our intraday strategies. Because these levels are very important because the market can react these levels absolutely. And according to the previous day's range, and we are combining with the today's range and find out some trade ideas or to find out some what the trend is today. So like according to the previous day, so we seen some four kind of patterns: inside value, outside value, lower value and higher value. So this is a very important levels. So here we seen there is a overlapping lower value. So nothing but this support and resistance of today is little bit lower and inside the previous day. So we find that is overlapping between the yesterday's level. So if you find this kind of scenario, we are finding out the stock where may go slight bearish. The bearish trend we are confirming that using this method, and the bearishness is a strong. It's strong or weak, so we will take a slight bearish like that. So using this thing, so what kind of trade we are going to focus, or what the type of trade we are going to take. So whether we can go for a pullback entries, that is sell reversal at this point, that is one kind of trade, sell reversal, or we can focus the sell breakout. So these are the two trades. As per this setup, we can focus for today's trade. But market is dynamic, always changing, and it's moving. So what we are expecting in the market, it is not happening 100%. But what is happening in the market, we can travel along with the market by to following the market, right? So now what we decided, these are the things which is gain or that a trade plan which we have based on this levels. That is what we are deciding. So we are going to sell. So whether if the market is moving here and this is the resistance point, that is R3, we can go, we are going to put a sell reversal trade that we are going to take with the stop loss of little bit higher than the R4. So one kind of trade. Another kind of trade which we can go and focus for a breakout or breakdown trades. So breakout from here, that is a sell breakout we are expecting. So, and if you are making a sell breakout at this point, so we may placing the stop loss over here, and this is what our stop loss where the market is reversed, so we may be exit. So this is a two type of trade ideas which we have taken based on this, see that as a Camarilla levels. But if market moves against us, what are the things which we can do? And now if you take out, so the risk reward ratio we can take 1:2 like that. For example, if we are going to take a 387.3 resistance sell, 87.3 is the sell entry and 89.2 is the our stop loss. So somewhere around we got a 2 rupees stop loss. And if from 87 to 83.45, So near about we got a some 4 rupees target. If our target is achieved, we got a plus 4 rupees with this level where we got a sell, and if it is achieved, so it default coming by 1:2. And wherever if sell breakout, so we also maintain 1:2 risk reward ratio because our risk is around 2 rupees. Okay, these are the trade which we are going to focus using this overlapping lower value Camarilla CPR, sorry, Camarilla pivot points. So now, but what these are the our expected things in the market, but what we are expecting in the market, that is not happening mostly, but how the market is reacted for this kind of trade setup today. Let's analyze, and we'll show this is the Hindalco chart, and we'll show you that how it happening today. So instead of that, see that from morning onwards we will see candle by candle. So here we see that yes, today market is started around 384, or market is started by 382 in between the S3 and the L3, sorry, yeah, S3 and S4, both are S and L, both are same. Support 3 and support 4, the market is started and slightly it's moving up. We are expecting there will be a sell around 387.3. What happened this trade? So we didn't get a chance for a 383 and market is reversed now. Again it was trading on the S3 level, and after that it is slightly going down, and we are expecting the breakdown which is around 381.5. So here we got some breakout around 381.5. So not it happened. It is the low was 381.55. So the next candle it broken that level around 381.5. So what we got? So as per our plan, we decided some plan before the trade. So that is what sell breakout and sell reversal. So these are the two trades we are expecting: sell breakout and sell reversal at R3. But here we don't got any sell reversal at R3. We got the chances for a sell breakout at S4. So we are going to short at this level, new short position, but to make the stop loss for the trade is around 383.45, where we have shorted 381.5. Sorry, 381. So approximately 2 rupees risk we have taken for the trade. And what happened next after the trade taken? So slightly it is trading on the same level and it is not broken, and it made a low of 389.2. so what we have taken almost we got a 1:1 risk reward ratio. At this point it made a low around here 380.61 rupee, so we are not getting any bigger profit. And this point it made a low of 380.3, again 1 rupee only, so not giving it such a profit. And suddenly it recovered, and again it is trading on the same range. So now what we have to do, so we already taken a position and we are maintaining our stop loss at this point. For example, we are making the stop loss around 383.6. that is what our stop loss, where we are making a little bit higher than the that S3 level. But what happened in the market? So again it is trading on the same range, so the breakout is not giving you such a better profitable, and slightly it is increasing, and this time our stop loss got triggered. Okay, this is our expected based on this level. So we are expecting the breakdown that has also happened, but this time our stop loss got triggered. So what other things which we can do using the same? Now we are expecting the breakdown. Our expected is breakdown that was happening, and that gives a failure. Breakdown is was failure, and so the stock is not able to move further, and it started recover. We know already a buy reversal at S3, buy reversal at S3, that is also be another trade opportunity. So if the trade is got stop loss triggered on the breakdown, so why we cannot take the long position at this S3? That is what a buy reversal point. So we can, now market is slightly going down our level and started moving, so we can expect the buy reversal may happen. So we can use again buy reversal and the same stop loss which is we can maintain below that S4. Sometimes two to three times it may trigger, but market either it can move up or down, so it is not stay always in the same place. If I do the and my second trade, which is the first trade which got my stop loss of 2 rupees, which is triggered on the time, and second trade which is got my buy point, and now it's slightly moving up and it's now triggered my target of 387. Now what is the thing which we are going to understand from this trade, where I am expecting the sell kind of market or the selling opportunities in the market. Initially it gives me a sell opportunity, but it now reversed, so maybe it can test R3, R4, even R5 as my target, because I taken that as at a least level or low level buy. I can keep the stop loss of same for a 2 rupees stop loss which I can maintain for the trade. Now how the market is going up, so I can trial my stop loss for the trade too. Now what happened, so the market is slightly moving up and now it is breaches up to that R3 level, so that is what a sell reversal. But we are not going to focus the stock for a sell reversal because it is already failure um, breakout in a selling side, so may have the chances to move higher side. So let's check it out again. Now it is taking some resistance at that point because R3 sell reversal, but we are still keeping the stop loss. Again it comes down to lower, but it is not reaching our entry point still. But if you are focusing 1:2, so here it gives you 1:2 profit, here you are losing 1:1. so here if you are comparing these two trades, we are in profit because we are lose to 2 rupees, and in this trade we are getting a 4 rupees as a profit, so ultimately we are in profit. And the same trade which you have trialed, stop loss may got trigger, but if you are keeping the same stop loss, again market touches the R4 and now it's broken that breakout level. So this breakout level now it is valid because the failure breakout is happened in the downside, and now this breakout may give you the better chance to make profit. Yes, perfectly, where it is broken up to 389. And let's to find out the target for the upside breakout, so we can get it out around 392. From 389 to 392, again 3 rupees target we got it, so that has also been happening. After that it can even more higher and higher. Simple strategy which will give you a clear trend about the market using the support and resistance using the Camarilla levels. That gives you better trade opportunity in intraday basis. We are not taking a much risk. Just 2 rupees and 3 rupees is our maximum risk which we have taken as per the stop loss. But you should keep the strict stop loss where what we are given the levels. Simply initially we are focusing the selling opportunity in the stock, but the sell fails, we are turned into finding out the buying opportunity. But the initial condition where we are taken the opportunity for a selling in this particular. So what are the two opportunities we are taken for a sell reversal, and here sell breakout? That is what our idea when the starting of the market. But sell breakout happen, it fails and triggers your stop loss at this point, and now we are now changing our plan to buy reversal. So now the stop loss is not yet triggered and market is keep on going up, and again sell reversal failure, we find out a buy breakout, so that was working nice. So again you taken the risk of 2 rupees only, not a higher risk. For the 2 rupees risk, its maximum was more than 4-5 rupees. So the risk reward ratio also more important while we are doing an intraday or even positional trade. Also the risk reward ratio is very important. So same like that. So this is the one kind of strategy which is using the Camarilla levels. So that was working good, and all so many stocks. Not only these stocks, we are focusing. For example, this is a sale where we are taking for a selling opportunity at this level. This is another stock we are checking at selling opportunity because it has a lower value compared to the previous day. and we are expecting selling at this point. In the morning we didn't get a chances, a little bit missed by 10 paisa, and if you got a trigger at this point, so we may be getting a 1:2 risk reward ratio, but not happened. So again, this is the point where it gives you sell opportunity, because we are waiting for a sell opportunity, but this time it triggers your stop loss. Once you are trigger its stop loss and it given a breakout, so that was triggering your target. So somewhere around 124.35 to 124.6, almost 1.25 rupees is your risk. But after the failure entry, it reaches more than 4 rupees. So what we are initially taking for a opportunity, so that we follow that kind of trade. If it is failure, we can go for a reversal kind of trade also. That was giving you even a better result for the trading this kind of trade setups. So this initial, we are going to take a plan what kind of trade we are going to do. And like JSW Steel, we are checking in the morning on our live session also. JSW Steel, it is a little bit higher value, we are focusing for a, what we are focusing, simply we are focusing for a range kind of trade. So the reversal trade which we are going to play for a day, okay, because it is a overlapping value, so we are going to focus a reversal kind of trades. So if you are focusing on morning also, we are talking about how we are going to follow the reversal kind of, because it is a higher value, or even it is like a engulfing previous day's range. So we find there will be a narrow trading session or a range bound in a market. But that is what our expectation. We are expecting the range bound in a market, but either it can even it can change its trending also. But how we can effectively manage? So we are going to get sell reversal, and we are going to take a buy reversal. So this is what our expected thing for the today's scenario. Whenever market touches this level, we are going to sell, and touches this level, we are going to buy. And this is my stop loss for my selling trade. This is my stop loss for my buying trade. And what happened on the stock today? Let's check it out. So here initially market opens at in between the level here around. So it is keeps moving to testing that resistance, but is not closed above that. So we can selling at this level, or even if you are a seller sold at this level, we are maintaining a stop loss. Our stop loss not got triggered. The risk reward ratio for around 2.5 rupees is for the stop loss for the trade, and from here it fall down and reaching our target. And again, this is a buy reversal point, and started moving up, and it triggers you target. 2 times it really gives a good profit, because we are expecting the range bound. And now if you are doing the third time sell reversal, it got trigger your stop loss. And also we are in the we are seeing this point of area at a live market. We seen this may be the false breakout, but after long term it was staying on the level, and but meanwhile it is not breaking the R3 level, and it now bounces back from 691, from 680, almost 10 rupees positive. So if you are failing at third trade, the fourth trade will give you the better result. So how we can do an intraday effectively using the Camarilla levels, that was quite good and easy to making money from the trade. So based on this level, it is formed over the day, so we can plan according to the chart. And some stocks which is even a Jindal Steel, and today a lot of stocks was broken, and it's giving you such a nice profit. Here Jindal Steel is a lower value relation between previous day. The initial today morning itself we got some trade opportunity at the sell reversal. So what are the lower value relationship? We are focusing a sell reversal, and we are not focusing for a buying opportunity, because we are expecting sell reversal and sell breakout. These two kind of trade we are going to focus here. What we are expecting at this level is around sell breakout. So we got some opportunity at this point, and after that it triggers my stop loss, target, and it given a breakout, but this breakout or failure, again it turning up. So if my breakout is failure, so I'm going to reverse my trade. So here buy reversal point, it working well. From here 388 to 385, almost 3 rupees which I taken a risk. From 388 it went up to near about 400 plus. So it gives you some nice profit. This is the point where we are going to make, because market is keep on going up. So we have to follow the trend also, no? So this time, so even if you are making a stop loss for the trade, so you are making a double stop loss, then market is. So here loss around to 3 rupees, it gives you more than plus 6. So using the Camarilla level, we can use 1:2 risk reward ratio. That was giving you nice performance. So that will work each and every time and each and every intraday market. I hope this may be a useful video to you all. If you like this video, hit the like button and share to your friends, and comment on this video if you are any questions. And I hope, thank you for watching this video. Thank you very much.